Hey. I don't Okay. I need some sort of generic intro that I do every time. Like, Shazowser. No. Okay. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to one of the most inconsistent channels on YouTube. Sometimes we post a video every 6 weeks, sometimes every 6 hours. But at the moment, I've got the video making bug, so here's another one for whoever's watching this. It's a bit of a shorter day at the store today because England are playing at lunchtime, so I'm going to go watch that with Victoria while we're shipping out orders. And yeah, I guess I'll just pick the orders that sold last night before I start my day and then get onto some vinyl records. Actually, this is the beginning of the video, so I should say it right at the beginning, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're just trying to get this thing going so that it jumps into the YouTube algorithm. But yeah, whoever's watching this, thank you so much for checking out the video. Oh, it's frustrating. I bought this gimbal last year to hold the phone, which kind of stabilizes it, but I stopped using it for a few months and now I can't get it to charge, so I'm going to try a different cable. Anyway, I've just grabbed some of the orders that sold from the store overnight. Usually I just grab this stuff at the beginning of my day so that I'm kind of ready to leave anytime. It's pretty quick to grab magazines, and the first couple of records have sold as well, and the alphabet system's working pretty good for finding those. That wasn't too bad. So this one, I'm glad to see these have started selling now, the records. I think I just listed these in the last couple of days, so no idea who this guy is, but someone paid $25 with shipping for that. I'm not going to say all the prices because I just honestly don't even know. I didn't even look. But the Best of Tom T. Hall. It says $3.99 on it, but this has got like that poly film, and that kind of a pen can be rubbed off really easily with a microfiber cloth. So that's going to be on its way. This sealed tape sold. People like those because they know they're going to be in nice condition. This book, Fred Allen's Letters, Anne of the Thousand Days, really random stuff. And then BC Motorist. We have a lot of British Columbia magazines and stuff like that. Somebody bought 2 of these books. Tonka Trucks. And then Guitar for the Practicing Musician magazine. A lot of people liked this guy, Dimebag Darrell. Shout out to my cousin Ollie. He always reminds me of him. Circus magazine. And yeah, just a note on this, it says free Jethro Tull poster inside. So lots of people message saying, can you check the middle and see if there's a poster? Or they're not always even right in the middle, but unless it specifically says on the front, I don't even know if they come with posters. So usually I just do the front and the back and put it as acceptable condition, and some of them have posters and some don't, but I really don't want to make the time to go through each magazine again and try and see if there's a poster inside for someone or not, and edit the listing and they might not buy it. So unfortunately we can't really accommodate those types of requests right now. A few more magazines there. This Famous Diamonds book. This one's pretty cool. I put it as good condition, but acceptable condition, but it is in good condition. I think that's going to the USA. Thanks to all our American customers. Who's Who in the Big Leagues, with Colavito on the cover, and a Joe DiMaggio article. I was thinking I could spotlight some of these magazines and maybe read some of the stuff inside, but who knows if I'll ever make time for that. British Columbia magazine. And then this Canadian Weekend supplement featuring these hockey dudes. So that's a few things that sold overnight, and they're going to be shipping out today. There we go. I just did the daily deed of dropping the orders off at the post office. And yeah, it's really nice. At our local post office, they've got these empty boxes, and we can just put all today's orders in one box and switch them out for a new empty box and do the same again tomorrow. So they've got a really good system going there. And some of the items that we showcased in the last video are on the way already. So something I figured out pretty quickly here is these records that I've listed, they're all singles. Some of them have a gate fold, which is like where the front cover opens up, and like I think that one's a gate fold. So it's got pictures on the inside. But because these ones are all doubles, then they obviously weigh a lot more. So for now, I'm just putting the doubles to one side, and I'm going to make a new shipping code for those, or at least make sure they all charge the same amount, because I was doing an estimated weight for every single one, but obviously if there's 2 vinyls in a case instead of 1, then it's going to cost more. So I do that with CDs as well, where there's a double. If there's a double CD, then it has calculated shipping. If it's a single CD, then it can go by letter mail with Canada Post. So for now, I'll just make a double LP shelf, I guess. Back by popular demand, we've got our high five segment.
This is the high five.
And when I say popular demand, I mean I just demanded myself that I should do it and keep it going. Didn't have tons of time to list today. Maybe, I don't even know, got 50 things done or whatever, but I've just picked out 5 from the bunch. There's nothing special about this LP, but I just wanted to give a high five to people who care about keeping the poly sleeve on their records or on their items. It just, yeah, gives it that extra layer of protection to help preserve the items. And if you care enough to do that, then obviously you're pretty good at taking care of your things. Julio Iglesias, an all-time legend. That was a nice condition LP. Gordon Lightfoot, Sunday Concert. It's one of the ones that caught my eye. He's a well-known enough name that people know who he is. Freddie Fender. I just like the sketch on the front of this one, and it was recorded inside Louisiana State Prison, which makes it a little bit interesting. And then this was the pick of the bunch, I would say. It's a limited edition picture disc from Radioactive Records. Some pretty cool artwork on there. The Wizards from Kansas. Never heard of them before, but I thought the LP looks pretty nice. It's kept in this somewhat safe bag, but looks like it's been overall taken okay care of, so hopefully that can go to a new home soon. High five. Just so you know, this is not a vinyl record channel, it's an eBay selling channel, but it's just at the moment I'm focusing on trying to get all this vinyl listed. And in the search box, when I'm trying to find a listing, I've been using the word LP every time, because it seems like as soon as you say LP in the search box, it keeps defaulting to the vinyl category. So and then the other thing is the records that I show, it's not that there's anything super special about them. Sometimes I might just find them funny and thought people might like to see them, but I'm just learning as I go. So my strategy is to list every nice record for sale no matter what. You know, sometimes people might want just a low price present, or they might like that artist and that's the best priced one available. So I'm happy to sell lower priced items. Once we need some space, then we can start to clear those things out from the bottom. But really the only way to know which are the good ones and the bad ones is to list them for sale. I've said it a few times, there's no way I would guess that some of these things are worth how much they are. So I'm just learning as I go. And if you're just starting out an eBay store, that might be the best way to go. Maybe you've got stuff laying around your house. Just try listing all those books for sale and you'll quickly learn which are the good ones and which are the bad ones. But you don't know unless you try. And the way that I think of it is that every sale you get on eBay kind of helps you to get repeat customers, helps build up your feedback, it helps with the eBay algorithm to try and get more sales. And if you do well with the small stuff, then people will start to trust you to sell bigger and more expensive things. So I'm just trying to get as many listings as I can on, within reason. You know, we don't want any dirty stuff or broken stuff to go on there, but if it's a reasonable condition item and you can put it as acceptable condition, that's usually the minimum, then yeah, why not make a listing? You might be the one that gets listed that day and it puts it as a new listing and somebody grabs it right away. So my strategy is just to get everything on, and then once we need some more space on the shelves, we can clear out the lower priced items pretty easily. Even donate stuff, it's pretty simple to donate things, but why not try and sell them first? Does anyone else get offers like this? I don't mind accepting offers sometimes, but this one just seems so strange. I'll try and leave the guy's username off, but the item's $29.99. I just listed it yesterday. They offered $10.93, which is a weird number. I went back with $24.99. They came back with $13.66. I stuck at $24.99. They came back with $16.40. And I've gone back with $24.99. Just seems like such random numbers, which is fine. People can offer whatever they want, but I've seen this item sell pretty easily, so I'm not really worried if they don't buy it. But just playing some nice little offer, eBay offer tennis here. See, that's more like it. Now we got an offer of 22, which is much closer to the 30 we were asking for. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that offer. There you go.